Hello everyone, welcome to Kerbal Horizons, episode 21. In this video, we are going to be sending Kerbals further into space than ever before by sending like soot probes to land them on, or Kerbals to fly by them on. Okay. So I have upgraded the astronaut complex, so now I can do EVAs. And I got this strategy in the administration building. This basically cuts off like costs on like my launches, but it takes a little bit of reputation. So let's get started. So this rocket's okay. This can get Kerbals into orbit, which is good. But I want a bigger and better crewed vehicle. Okay. So new. So alright. We want to send. Let's send, let's say, a Kerbal. No, let's just send a robotic probe out to the moon. Yeah. That makes sense. It's a one-way lander, doesn't return from the moon. It's a simple, tiny little lander. Nothing all that complicated. Okay. So we don't need that much fuel to land on the moon. I'm gonna use a couple of these Oscar fuel tanks right here. They're very small. We can just pack a ton of them together. So this will be our lander right here. Have a bunch of fuel tanks. Let me see him. It's been a while, so let me check what was our names. So this is going to be Luna Free. Luna Free. We're going to try and land on the moon. Let's see. Okay. Now we need an engine or engines. Do we have any small engines? Nope. That's annoying. Okay. I want to get this in the middle. Why isn't it snapping to the middle one? Please, KSB. Okay. Wow, that's quite a lot of Delta V for a lander. This is going to be a pretty light lander. So, might actually remove some fuel tanks. Yeah, I don't need this. So I removed those fuel tanks. That's great. Don't need those. So this is going to be our lander. We don't need 4 barometers. Just need one. It's at Science Junior. We're gonna paint that gray to match the rest of the craft. It's nice. We can add a mystery goo. Yeah. No, we already had one. But I'm just going to add extra mystery goo just in case. Like, maybe we might have enough fuel to actually do like a suborbital hop That's what I'm thinking. Thermometer. Ooh, and the Science Junior. That's a big one. Okay, that's good. Everything is nominal. Do not worry. Okay. We have our science. We need our antennas. Okay. Right there. Those are our antennas. Yeah, move that out a bit. What else do we need on the line? We need batteries. Place 4 of those there. We also need solar panels. Oh, not that big. But yeah, we do need solar panels so that we can keep the probe alive, the lander alive for a bit. Yeah. Okay, like that. Should be good. So we all do this. Yeah, let's do something like that. And that. Yeah, this looks good. Looks good. Okay. So, interesting. Go a bit of that stuff. Don't need this. We'll get out some landing lights. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, this thing has more than enough fuel for a Mun landing. Let's make this look better. Okay. Now we can add yeah, that's great. That's a great looking lander. Yeah, I really like that. Okay. Alright. Looks amazing. So here is a Luna-free lander. It weighs 2 tons, has 2,000 meters per second on launch. So let's do a bit of testing for the Luna-free. Shit. So after this, I'm going to put this lander up onto a rocket and send it off to the Mun. Because, yeah, I think this lander has enough Delta V to just be deployed in orbit and just fly all the way to the Mun without running out of fuel. Okay. Testing lander systems. Micro landing strip. Okay. Let's deploy the antennas. Okay. 2, 3, 4. So we can transmit science. Might as well get a bit of science from this anyway. Yeah, telemetry. So it appears everything works. Yeah. Turn on those lights. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it's good. So now we're firing the engine that we are going to use to land on the moon. We don't have enough thrust away to take off. Kerbal? So great. That's a great test site. But what's going on here? Okay. Wait, why can't I? Huh? Why can't I recover this? Huh? Oh, because it thinks I haven't launched yet. Okay. Is that a launch for you, game? Yes, that is a launch, it appears. Okay. Successful test of the Luna 3 lander. Okay. So we got 14 signs from that, which is pretty good. And now we can do the actual mission. So we're going to put this lander on top of a rocket and just get to orbit. And once it's in orbit, we can try and send it to the moon. Simple. Let's see. Do we have any rockets capable of this? Yes. Okay. So this rocket we have right here should be capable of getting out to the moon. Or at least getting us to orbit for our lander. Okay, that's a horrible looking fare. That's not good looking. But hey, as long as it works, it's a success. Kerbal Space Program. So, I think we can just remove the second stage, maybe? Let's see. So, around 6,000 Delta V. And that's what we have right here. So, it's probably wise to keep the second stage. 6,500. That's a good amount of Delta V. Sorry. Alright. So let's launch. Okay. We are at the launch pad for our first lunar lander. It's time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Okay, we are lifting off. 4 solid rocket boosters ignited. sure I don't flip over. Okay, we're at 45 degrees. Our two swivel engines are both burning. That's great. We are on our way to the moon. Thousand meters per second, and we are 35 kilometers above sea level. Getting a bit fast. We're seeing some plasma buildup, but that's fine. Okay, we are out of fuel on the first stage. Okay. Detaching second stage in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Detachment. Okay. The second stage is now on its way to orbit. We can detach our fairing, and we have 3,000 meters per second left to get to the moon. Okay, it's the moment of truth. We're getting to orbit now. Okay. So that's taking a lot of our Delta V, a lot of our fuel to get to orbit, but we are officially in Kerbal orbit. Low Kerbal orbit. It's great. So deploy the antennas on the lander as we prepare to depart towards the moon. Okay. Face the prograde. We're going to wait until the moon to come above Kerbal Horizons. There's a little trick in KSB where you can get to the moon very easily without doing maneuvers by just waiting until the moon comes, like, basically above the horizon. Like, from low Kerbal orbit. And basically, if you burn prograde in, you'll get a nice encounter with the moon. That's what we're doing right now. We're using the final fuel in the second stage to propel ourselves towards the moon. Okay, the second stage is out of fuel. And we are now running on the lander's propellant. Okay, it's official. We're on our way to the moon. Okay. Great. We have an encounter. I repeat, we have an encounter with the moon. Okay, 100 kilometers. Nice. So let's try and get right there. Yeah, and we have enough Delta V. So we're going to get into orbit of the Mon. That's great. So this is going to be the second spacecraft to ever enter the orbit of the Mon after Luna 2. So let's go. We're warping forward about a day until our encounter with the Mon. It's official. We are here. We are at the Mon. We are going to burn into orbit. Okay. 21-second burn. Going to start that. 21 divided by 2. So we're going to start that about 10 seconds before the burn to be the most efficient. Well, that looks so cool. Okay, the burn is almost over. Okay, burn complete. That's great news. Kerbal's at mission controller celebrating like crazy. This is amazing. Okay, transmit our science back from low Mon orbit. Okay, mystery complete. That's all good. We are now orbiting the Mon. That's Kerbal over there. We might be about to see a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse. It's happening. Whoa! Yeah, there's a lunar eclipse going on right now. Ha ha ha. So, the Kerbal's shadow's basically consuming the Mon. So Kerbal's between the Mon and the sun, meaning that the day side of the Mon is dark now. For some reason the map doesn't show it, but that's fine. I think we should try and land like in a crater. Should also wait until this lunar eclipse is over, maybe. How about let's land I don't know, maybe here. So let's activate the trajectories mod and the orbit. Okay. Go for the orbit burn. We are still in a lunar eclipse. That's fine.